Yes. Yes, good evening. Good evening, everyone. I'm here live in your face again this evening, just like we promised on Saturday. Yes, good evening. Good evening, everyone. This is your one and only Advocate Online. Advocate Online is here live, and I'm expecting us to join me, as we do this together. I told us even on Saturday that the purpose of this program is to give solutions to our problems, most especially my colleagues, our women out there. Yes, even for our girl child, our boy child, our women. But this is importantly for our women. But if our men join, of course, we will still love you to be with us. I'm talking about our husbands, our fathers, our brothers, our colleagues at work. Of course, you can still join me live here. And we have said it also that the purpose of this program is to render solution to our life issues. When we have problems, one problem or the other, or we interface with some of our law enforcement agents, and we really don't know what to do. Let us bring our experiences up here. Let us talk about them. Let us discuss them. Let me tell you what the law says about it, and what could possibly be the solution to the problem. So I'm still expecting you to join me, live. This program always run for 30 minutes. Of course, whatever we're going to pick, from it, to be informative, to be educative, and of course, if you find it, I know this is not a program for entertainment, but it's a serious matter, most especially when we have issues, and we really want discussions as to we really want to discuss what we had undergone or what we had passed through in time past. And we actually want to share it as experience so that others do not pass through it too. They can learn from what we had passed through. They can also, probably maybe they are going through it now and they actually want solution to them. So I expect you to join me, and let's see us. If you join me online, I want to also use this opportunity to express my appreciation to my friends, my colleagues, my brothers, my sisters, both home and in diaspora, who had one way or the other responded to the real videos, the ones that are done on TikTok. But what I actually want from us is, I know a lot of us that had issues, marital issues, workplace issues, over time. And we've from our experiences or from the problem, you feel I don't want to go through this again, or I need solution. I wouldn't want my sisters, my mom to pass through this. So I want us to raise questions. And while we watch these videos, whether on YouTube or Facebook Live, I want you to help me like it, share it. When you subscribe, next time when I'm coming up, of course, you will be able to be notified of what I'm doing. I can see Dudu, Yemi, Lufe, Adedayo. watching me live. Thank you, sister. God bless you. Thank you so much. Please kindly help me like, uh, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. I can see, okay, my brother, fine. Isaac Olugbenga Ogufayo, all the way from London. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming online. And thank you for watching with me. Please, if you see any, situation that you've had loggerheads with, the law in the time past, kindly bring such questions up. This purpose of this program is even to help our women, you know in the villages, those people that cannot really reach, access to justice, has been denied, who do not even know how to access this justice. I can see Florence Omolara Omoremi. Yes, that's my colleague as well. Thank you so much, my sister and my children. Thank you. Kudos to you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying tuned. I appreciate you. Yes, please let us share it so that I can reach, our women there. Omotayo Ogudiran Latubosun, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone, for coming. Today, last week, on Saturday, we've actually started introduction to the intersection of, gender and law, how, law intersect. We've enumerated, some topics that will be taken one after the other, and one of them, is this introduction. When we leave the introduction part, which may be maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 parts, because of course, what the intersection of the law and gender, it's cut across, gender intersects law, law intersects gender in a diverse way. We have the constitution, as what are those areas, that the provisions of constitution, as it relates to gender. We also have, the issue of family law, what kind of marriages, the right, responsibility, obligations of either gender when it comes to the family law. And we also have, yes, I've enumerated them. There are some legislations on gender equality also. Do we really, are we on the same pedestal when it comes to law? Male and female, the gender, are we on the same pedestal? Are we on the same platform? Are we equal? I said it last week that yes, like, relating to George Orwell's, what the cliche that we used to use, that all animals are equal, but some are more equal than the other. Though by law, can we say we are at par? Is there parity between male and female? Especially because, you see, this is very wide. It's either we take it, internationally, what is the provision of the international law, then the regional laws too, even in Africa, are we on the same pedestal? Then when we come to Nigeria, are we still at par? So these are some of the areas that we'll be checking. And like I told us even on Saturday, it is when you bring questions, it is when you raise issues, what you have passed through, what you feel your neighbor is passing through, that we can take, their live examples. Like I said on Saturday also, I have an average of 6 women that, engage me in a week about their issues. I can always bring their issues up by permission from them. However, I will want you watching me, and as you are sharing, we raise questions here. And while we raise questions, we also prefer answers and solutions according to what the law says. And also, we will not go outside the law. Will also tell us step by steps what we need to do when we are also faced with such situation. Yes, like I was saying, also we have legislation and gender equality. What does our law says about, you know gender equality. Are we equal in the face of the law? Then we'll also be talking about violence against women. In fact, with this, when we come to this, it can even take us like 2 3 weeks, because of course we have our laws, criminal codes that talks about some of the abuses. Then when our, some of these NGO uh, that that relates with women, and gender, when they saw that some of these laws that we have could not really take care of some of the abuses that our women faced. Of course, I know in 2006, at the federal level there, the National Assembly, of course, there was a bill that was raised, which was passed to law, and that was Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act. And some of our states had also adopted the laws. And we have the laws in the state that is helping our women. So when we come to the issue of violence against women, of course, we have time to really go through and take even the law section by section, so that when we have, such issues happening to our fellow women, of course, or happening to our girls, we'll be able to, we can also tell our people that, no, this is what the law say. Our advocates on air or online are told us that this is what we need to do, and this is the steps we need to take. Thank you. So from there, we also look at access to education. This had been the problems that some of our women have. A lot of our women are out there semi-illiterate, illiterate, semi-literate, who are unable to decipher, even when they don't even know what their rights are. So, and if you don't know what your rights, how would you be able to tackle it along? So, we also talk about women's rights in the workplace. A lot of women face harassment, they face they face abuse, they face unequal wages. So we have such issues that happen, and we will also treat them even as, so it may be from next week we will take the issue of the constitution. From there we'll go to the issue of the legality of gender equality. Then we can, the other week, take violence against women, take access, thereby. But when we see that we've not really actually trashed a particular topic, then of course we may stay there for a longer period, based on even how some of us, are home, some of you watching me, based on how we raise questions and issues. And also, we will take the issue of land and property rights. Take the I said it last week, so we take the issue of land and property rights. Do women have that, um the wherewithal to buy properties, or to be owners of land and be owners of properties? Do they have that wherewithal? Will be able to trash it. We want to look at it vis-a-vis the Land Use Act of 1978 and what we have now, the contemporary issues that we have as it relates to women owning properties. We'll look at that. We also look at the issue of LGBTQ rights. Does it exist here? Even in Africa, can we really say, you know, Africa, all countries in Africa, or the African countries, embrace these LGBTQ rights? And if they don't, what are the hindrances? Why have they not, embraced it? And why have they not taken it or adopted, the legal instruments concerning those laws? Then we'll also be looking at customary and religious laws as it affects gender. you know we look at that, and we want to say what the law has said when it comes to the customary laws that we have. And most especially in Nigeria, most especially, we'll talk about some African countries, we can just touch them, but we're actually looking at our people, our women here in Nigeria. The customary rights. Some customs to say a woman or a girl child cannot inherit from her parents. As the law changed that, we will look at that. We'll look at this and we'll try to break it down. In fact, we will do that based on some of um, the judgments, that we have had, the recent ones, the past ones, past judgments that we've had, the recent judgment that we've also had, related to this issue. Then we look at some of the international agreements, some of these international laws that we have that women can avail, that can go with. So thank you so much. I will say all this that I've said in Yoruba also. Like I said, this is a mixture. The program is a mixture because we really want to get to our women in, interland. I've had issues where, some of our women, they do not really have access to justice. They don't even know what they need to do. At any point in time, they don't know what they need to do. They are always perplexed when they come, when they are now asked to, okay, talk to lawyer. A lot of them are giving my numbers, and when they call me, they break down in tears, for them to even talk on what their problems are. Then in the area of them being empowered, our widows, a lot of problems with our widows who don't even know that the law has said one thing or the other about them. So they keep on being trampled, and they don't know what to do. So I will have to switch to Yoruba so that maybe we'll take one of these subtopic this evening. If we can take it with time, because I actually don't want us to stretch ourselves when it comes to this program. People can watch it later, and when they know the time that we come online, I want them to join me so that when we have questions, we can always share, answers to them. So ẹ káalẹ́ o níbi gbogbo tí ẹ ti ń wò mí. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ti darapọ̀ mọ́ mi ní orí Facebook Live àti àwọn tó ń wò mí lórí YouTube. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe sọ, ní dédé agogo 8 ní ọjọ́jọ́ ìṣẹ́gun àti ọjọ́ àbámẹ́ta, ọjọ́ ìṣẹ́gun being Tuesday and ọjọ́ àbámẹ́ta being Saturday, ni a máa wá sí ojúran wa báyìí tí a máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa obìnrin àti òfin, ẹ̀tọ́ àwọn obìnrin ní gbogbo ọ̀nà pátápátá. Mo dẹ̀ rọ̀ wá pé tá a bá ní ìbéèrè, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká béèrè. Àwọn ìbéèrè tá a bá ní la fi lè ran àwọn obìnrin wa lọ́wọ́. Àwọn ọkùnrin náà inclusive. Sọmọkùnrin probably ọkọ ìyàwó tí wọ́n mú tí bóyá nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀, tá a mú lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn law enforcement agents, ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ọlọ́pàá àti àwọn others like that. Tí ẹ̀gbọ́n obìnrin tàbí ọkùnrin tó fẹ́, àbí ẹ̀gbọ́n obìnrin tàbí àbúrò obìnrin tó níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́, tó dẹ̀ wà okay, tó fẹ́ dúró fún pé òun fẹ́ dúró onídùúró fún, tó fẹ́ gba béèlì ẹ̀, tí wọ́n á sọ fún pé ìwọ obìnrin, báwo ni wàá ṣe gba béèlì ọkùnrin? Rárá o, àwọn ò lè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Nígbà tí irú obìnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ ò bá mọ̀ pé ẹ̀tọ́ ẹ̀ ní lábẹ́ òfin láti ṣe onídùúró bẹ́ẹ̀, wọ́n á máa tún sáré káàkiri láti wá onídùúró ọkùnrin láì mọ̀ pé òun gangan àsobìnrin, òfin ò sọ pé òun àsobìnrin kò lè dúró bẹ́ẹ̀. So that is the reason why àwa ọkùnrin náà a lè máa wá sí ojú ìwòran báyìí láti mọ̀ nípa, kì í ṣe pé nítorí pé ó ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn obìnrin wa àti òfin àtobìnrin nìkan ni. Rárá, ètò yìí wà fún gbogbo ẹbí pátá láti lè mọ̀ pé ẹ̀tọ́ mi nìí lábẹ́ òfin. Nǹkan tí òfin sọ nìí, nǹkan tí mo ní láti ṣe nìí, nǹkan tí òfin sọ ni. Mo rí Mr. Oluade Covenant, thank you for coming online. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo wa. Àmọ́ a fẹ́ ká like ẹ̀, ká share, ká dẹ̀ subscribe so that tí n bá ti máa padà wá á ti máa sọ fún wa pé gender and the law ó tún ti ń lọ sóde o, ó tún ti fẹ́ bọ́ sí orí afẹ́fẹ́. Èmi ni agbẹjọ́rò yín agbẹjọ́rò yín orí afẹ́fẹ́ fún àwọn gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí yín, ìbéèrè wo lẹ ní láwọn nǹkan tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí yín sẹ́yìn àti àwọn nǹkan tí ẹ̀ ń là kọjá nísìnyí tí ẹ rò pé ẹ nílò ìdálẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tàbí ìmọ̀ràn fún pé kí lòfin tiẹ̀ sọ ń pa ẹ̀. Àwọn nǹkan yẹn ni a ó máa gbé yẹ̀wò. Ó máa dùn mọ́ mi púpọ̀ tó bá jẹ́ pé a ní ìbéèrè yìí ṣe mọ̀ tó jẹ́ live tó ń ṣe wá, tá a bá sọ gbogbo àwọn nǹkan wọ̀nyí tí n bá ń sọ, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ lè ní mo lè kà á ní orí atẹ́gùn orí afẹ́fẹ́ náà, ṣùgbọ́n tá a bá ní àwọn nǹkan tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wa sẹ́yìn, tá a bá sọ, tá a gbé wá sí orí àtẹ̀gùn sórí platform yìí, tá a bá jọ sọ, ó ní àwọn míì náà fi kọ́gbọ́n tàbí nǹkan tá a ti gbọ́ tá a fi pé eléyìí ò yé mi tó o, jẹ́ kí n béèrè lórí lọ́wọ́ agbẹjọ́rò orí afẹ́fẹ́. Irú ìyẹn náà ó máa dáa púpọ̀, dẹ̀ máa ran ètò yìí lọ́wọ́ láti tún rìn jìnnà, pàápàá jùlọ fún àwọn obìnrin wa tán wà ní ìgbèríko nínú àwọn ìlú kéréje kéréje wa. Àwọn nǹkan báyìí many of them náà ló ti rí tán ti ń wò ó, ìgbà tán bẹ́ẹ̀ dẹ̀ wò ó tán padà wò ó later, wọ́n á mọ̀ pé solution báyìí ni wọ́n fún wọn. I can see mo rí ọ̀gbẹ́ni Benjamin Babafẹ́mi Ọlọ́nibóko. Thank you for joining me every of the days of the program. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. God bless you. So bí mo ṣe ń sọ lọ ní èdè abínibí wa, èdè Yorùbá, wípé àwọn nǹkan tá a fẹ́ gbé yẹ̀wò tá a máa wò ní àti máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípẹ̀ ládẹ̀ sí máa wá ojútùú sí. One, a sọ̀rọ̀ nípa bí òfin àti àwọn obìnrin ibi tó ti lára wọn kọjá, tí òfin tó dẹ̀ fi ẹsẹ̀ múlẹ̀ lórí wọn. A sọ̀rọ̀ nípa constitution ní òfin wa tó dúró, tó gbé ìlú ró. Irú constitution wa ní Nàìjíríà ó ní òfin àgbà tó de gbogbo ìlú, ó ní bí ọ̀rọ̀ òṣèlú wa, ọ̀rọ̀ oríṣiríṣi tó ṣe wà. Tá a bá máa mú nígbà tá a bá máa sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀, I think constitution la máa sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí ní ọjọ́ Sátidé. A máa sọ nípa àwọn òfin tí àwọn obìnrin wa tẹ̀ ti gbé lọ sí ilé ìgbìmọ̀ òfin àgbà, ṣùgbọ́n tí àwọn ilé ìgbìmọ̀ òfin àgbà wa tí wọn ò gbà wọlé rárá, Kí ni àwọn òfin yìí jẹ́? Ọ̀nà wo ló fi lè ràn wá lọ́wọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí obìnrin? Kí ló dé tí àwọn aṣòfin ní òkè lọ́hùn-ún ní National Assembly, kí ló dé tí wọn ò gba àwọn òfin yìí wọlé? Kí ni èrè díẹ̀? Kí ni àwa gan ṣe sọ pé òfin yìí nǹkan tá a fẹ́ ni kó wọlé? Òun la máa treat ní ọjọ́ Saturday. That is what we'll be treating on Saturday, the first part. So àwọn nǹkan tí mo ti sọ ní èdè òyìnbó náà ni pé níbi tí òfin àti ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn obìnrin tí tó ti lára wọn kọjá níbi irú ọ̀rọ̀ constitution yìí. Ìkejì ni àwọn òfin tó wà ńlẹ̀ àti bí a ṣe gbé wọn sí. Ṣé àwọn obìnrin àti ọkùnrin, ṣé orí tábìlì kan náà la wà? Ǹjẹ́ àparò kan, ǹjẹ́ kò ga jù kan lọ? Ṣé òfin sọ nípa pé a ga jura wa lọ, àbí bá a ṣe wà lórí ebè a ga jura wa lọ? A tún wo ìyẹn náà. Tá a bá wò yẹn tán, a tún lọ wo òfin tó dìrọ̀ mọ́ ẹbí, family law. Òfin tó dìrọ̀ mọ́ ẹbí yẹn ló sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ìgbéyàwó, ló sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ìtúká ìgbéyàwó. Òfin náà ló sọ̀rọ̀ nípa even religiosity or religion and cultural law. Torí àwọn míì wọn ò ṣe ìgbéyàwó wọn lábẹ́ òfin, wọ́n ṣe ìgbéyàwó wọn lábẹ́ mọ̀-mí-n-mọ̀, ẹbí mọ̀ra wọn, lábẹ́ culture, lábẹ́ custom tá à ń pè ní customary marriage. Àwọn míì ṣe ìgbéyàwó wọn ní abẹ́ ẹ̀sìn. pàápàá jùlọ àwọn tó ṣègbéyàwó wọn ní abẹ́ ló jẹ́ pé ní tó jẹ́ mùsùlùmí, àwọn mìíràn kìrìsìtẹ́nì ni wọ́n kàn wá ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì kan lọ, ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì wọn gan bóyá ni òfin tó fi ìdí ẹ̀ múlẹ̀ ń bẹ̀, bóyá ni wọ́n lọ sí abẹ́ òfin láti sọ pé torí àwọn míì á kàn give certificate fún àwọn èèyàn, wọn á ní àwọn ti lọ church. Ṣé òfin ṣó bójútó, ṣó recognize irú àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀? Àwọn nǹkan tí a wò lábẹ́ family law nìyẹn, bó ṣe intersect pẹ̀lú òfin wa obìnrin. Then again a lọ sí ibi ìwà ipá sí against àwọn obìnrin wa, ìwà ipá violence against women, a lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn náà. So bá a ṣe máa mú lọ́sẹ̀ẹ̀sẹ̀ ni a lọ sí ibi tó ń pè ní ṣé àwọn obìnrin wa ní ìmọ̀ kíkún tó, ǹjẹ́ wọ́n ń lọ sílé ìwé, kí ni òfin sọ nípa ẹ̀, àwò yẹn náà. A tún sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn obìnrin wa àti ibi tán ti ń ṣiṣẹ́, kí ni labour law sọ, kí ló sọ nípa pé káwọn obìnrin náà kí wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́, ǹjẹ́ ṣé òfin sọ nípa pé ká san owó ọ̀yà kan náà fún àwọn obìnrin wa? Tí wọn ò bá san, kí ni òfin sọ nípa ẹ̀? Ẹ rí i pé oríṣiríṣi ni àwọn nǹkan tí a tún lọ dì í múlẹ̀. It might not be, ó lè má jẹ́ lórí on this topic o. So please my people, whatever question we have may not really be on this topic we are actually looking at. Whatever issue that we have at all. So bí mo ṣe ń sọ lọ pé ó lè má jẹ́ lórí àwọn àkòrí nǹkan tá à ń sọ ní ìbéèrè wa tàbí ohun tó ń jẹ wá lọ́kàn máa wà fún, ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo nǹkan pátá tá ní èrò pé a nílò ọ̀rọ̀ òfin lé lórí, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé wọn wá. Àmọ́ dẹ̀ ti fi màá máa kọ sí orí afẹ́fẹ́ ní ọjọ́ iwájú ìyẹn nọ́mbà mi, bẹ́ẹ̀ máa pe nọ́mbà mi báyìí 08037166168. Tá a bá kọ live issue wa, tá a bá send ẹ̀ sí mi, nọ́mbà náà wà lórí WhatsApp. Tá a bá send ẹ̀ sí mi, tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kí n sọ orúkọ yín, ẹ sọ síbẹ̀. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kí n sọ orúkọ yín tó máa wà anonymous, màá ka nǹkan tẹ́ bá sọ, màá dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa nǹkan tí òfin sọ nípa ẹ̀. Mo mọ̀ pé mo ní àwọn kan sí orí platform yìí wà fún náà, ni pé ká dára wa lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ nípa nǹkan tí òfin sọ, ká má bàa jìn sínú òfin kankan rárá, àti àwọn èèyàn wa. A dẹ̀ lè sọ fún àwọn èèyàn wa náà pé má jìn sófin o, nítorí pé agbẹjọ́rò orí afẹ́fẹ́ ti sọ fún wa pé nǹkan báyìí ló yẹ ká ṣe, nǹkan báyìí ni kò yẹ ká ṣe, bá a ṣe lè ṣe é rèé, bá a ṣe lè ṣe é rèé. Màá máa retí àwọn ìbéèrè yín tí a máa sọ nípa ẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ Sátidé. Àkókò yí padà o, aago 8 náà ni. Ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ mi nígbà yẹn, inú mi á dùn pé ẹ wà ńbẹ̀. Ẹ ṣé. I want to use this moment to thank every one of us that are joining me this evening on this program. I appreciate everyone that are joining me on YouTube and those that are also joining me on Facebook Live. I have told us I will not be taking much of our time, because I know time also is money. Time is precious. Time is seriously valuable. And you can help me share it probably on Facebook. Help me share some of these videos on Facebook so that our people will be able to join me live and we can have questions to discuss and to talk about. Until when I join you again on Saturday, to now begin to talk about the intersection of gender with the law, most especially Constitution. What does the Nigerian Constitution say about gender? Where have we got it wrong? Where do we think we can, probably when our National Assembly will want to say they want to review the Constitution, or will have, what we want to do about it, so that it can avail us women. Maybe at that time, things like that will happen. But now, where the problems we have and what it entails and how it is been affecting us even as women is what I'll be discussing on Saturday. Please don't miss it. I know it will be very quite informative. Your way that Saturday by 8 p.m. Please help me share this to our women. Let it go far so that by that 8, I'll have as many people online to be educated and to be informed and to enjoy what we do and to also raise questions so that some other women will not fall into the same ditch as they had fallen. Thank you so much. Bye. Love you. Thank you. How did it go?